Hey, guess who? It's Mr. Schmidt again. Now we're going to talk about some shifting. Just like life, we often have gears we don't use. We tend to not use a lot of gears on the bike either because we don't fully understand it. So I want to go over it with you quickly. We'll talk about it in class, we'll practice in class, but these bikes have a wide range of gears. A traditional mountain bike is going to have 3 chain rings on the front and usually 7 or 8 on the back. The newer bikes only have 1 chain ring on the front and up to 11 chain rings on the back. The way that it works, most of our shifts here are index shifters. I want to take a closer look, Mr. Love. We have a pull trigger here, which is going to pull it into shift, and then a thumb lever here, we're going to push it out to shift. The thumb lever is going to take it from a smaller to a larger gear. The trigger is going to go from a larger to a smaller. I just made a fundamental flaw that I don't want you to do. Don't shift gears while you're sitting still. Usually we're always going to pedal lightly while we shift, so it shifts smoothly, and then we start pedaling. Once we're in gear, then we can start pedaling hard again. But we never want to shift under pressure. We never want to shift while we're standing still because the gears get jammed when we start pedaling after we've shifted while standing still. So to make sure I'm right, I'm going to spin it again, make sure I'm in the right gear. My left side gears are going to control the front. So on a lot of bikes, there might not be a left side gear, but we have a single chain ring, like you'll see on this bike over here. It has a single chain ring. There's no left side shifters, just brakes on the left, which control the front. Right is rear, left is front. So we won't worry about that on that one. And on the back, notice how this one has a lot more gear rings on the back. It keeps it simpler, so more of the bikes are going this method now. The older bikes that we have, they'll have 3 on the front, 6 or 7 in the back, a little more complex. They break down a little more frequently, but also give you more gear options. So once we start shifting, we're going to shift through all the gears. We want to worry about something called cross chaining. We don't want to have it in a big ring here and a big ring there, or a small ring and a small ring, because it puts a lot of tension on the chain and can break our bikes. We're going to kind of stay in the middle of that range. If we're in a small ring in the front, we're going to stick to the smaller rings on the back also, or in the middle of the range. As we brake, as long as we're thinking about shifting, we also want to talk about braking a little bit. Big thing here, let's make sure when we're braking that we're using both brakes at all times. I got 2 fingers on the bars, 2 fingers on the brakes, and I'm applying the brakes gently. The front brake, a lot of people tend to stay away from because they're worried about going over the handlebars. But that's actually the brake that's the most important. It gives you the most stopping power. So when we brake, we're going to shift our weight back a little bit and squeeze both brakes evenly, and that's the one that's going to stop you more. As the right brake will just skid and move easily. Whereas if I hit that front brake, I'm stopping. But you want to do it gently so we don't have that happen to us. The big thing is, if you're uncomfortable, take it slow, take it easy. If you get in a situation where you're uncomfortable on the trails, get off the bike and walk. Dismount, we'll practice our mounts and dismounts and make it comfortable for you to ride at your level and your pace. Because biking is just a great lifetime sport you can do throughout your entire life. Our whole goal here is to get you to enjoy biking, look at it as a great lifetime activity to do alone, with family, with friends, either cooperatively or competitively. We want you to be successful. Have a great day.